Love that name. From Mandaluyong City. We also have Joanne and Gina Sevilla from Lucena. Arlene is here. Nabati naman ni Joanne. Ayan, Honey. Wow, Honey. Hi, Honey. Buti naman na dito kayo. Alright, sige. Ladies and gentlemen, I strongly encourage that you share this on your wall. Pakikalagkad naman ng mga kaibigan natin dyan and let us start our episode. Good evening, freelancers of the Philippines. Welcome to Flip Chat and Chill. We gather people of information to discuss what on earth is going on with the lives of Filipino freelancers. And tonight I am accompanied by Miss Jane, our intern for tonight. Say hi, Jane.
Hello po. Hello, good evening po sa mga viewers po natin for tonight.
Thank you very much, Jane, for joining me tonight. And I am your host, Phoenix Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, in many cases in our careers as freelancers, questions arise. Questions arise in every moment that we live as Filipino freelancers. And that is the reason why we gather people of information here to talk about anything that revolves around the lives of a Filipino freelancers. And our topic for tonight, Jane, is?
Our topic for tonight is about back to work tips for freelancers after a vacation. So, ayan po yung
See, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to our careers as freelancers, we do get vacations whenever we want to. If we want to, we can get a vacation. Baka sasabihin ninyo na pag freelancers dire-diretso ang trabaho. Yes, sometimes we get to work during the holidays. Should we choose to do that? But marami din tayong mga perks eh. Sometimes we can take a breather, a long vacation after the rush of the holidays. Pag minsan ganun naman ang negotiation ng mga clients sa atin eh. Parang you can take a vacation like a 2 weeks vacation after the holidays. Parang ganun ang negotiation ng ibang mga clients. I'm not saying everybody does that, but that is just one example. And the problem with that, ladies and gentlemen, is we tend to forget our skills during that long vacation. Diba meron sa atin ito mga may hangover sa bakasyon. Babalik tayo sa trabaho, parang nakalimutan na nating magising ng maaga. Magising sa tamang oras. Nakalimutan natin yung ganon. Nakalimutan na natin ang mag-multitask. Nakalimutan natin yung iniwan nating skills. Because in a span of even just a couple of days, like 3 days of vacation, parang we rewired our brains to, try to relax, spend more time with our family, play, mga ganon. Hindi na yung daily task na ginagawa natin as freelancers. And that sometimes becomes a problem because the moment that we come back to working, we have to function as good as what we were when we left before we took our vacation. And ang mahirap dyan kasi if we don't function as well, chances are tayo rin ito mahihirapan because we are going to suffer whatever we do, however we perform at work. Ano man ang product nun, tayo pa rin ang magigain nun. So if we do well, then it is good. But if we don't do well, then we have to maybe do some overtime or damage control, yung mga ganon. So in order to avoid that, here are some people in our panel. I will introduce to you Miss Eden. Hi, Miss Eden. Could you please give us a short introduction about yourself?
I'm Eden. I've been a freelancer since 2019, and I'm a Google Ad advertiser.
Yeah. I do remember Miss Eden kasi nakasama rin naman kita sa Flip Chat and Chill before, and I think I interviewed you even before. And I do enjoy your your company. You shared a lot of insights pagdating sa Google Ads. So I am so grateful that you are here with us tonight. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we got Miss Grace na pasensya na po na pagkamalan ko siya ang intern natin ngayon. Pero siya po ay isa sa mga panel natin ngayon. Miss Grace, could you please introduce yourself?
Hello, good afternoon, and good evening to you for having me here. So I'm Grace, freelancer po since last year. So 1 year ko lang po ng
Mhm.
November. So ako po ay isang general VA. Tapos nag-start na rin po ako mag-start sa podcast po. So papunta na po doon. Saka I'm
Ooh.
one of the chosen few na um, naging mentor po si Miss Honey. Hello, Miss Honey. Thank you for the support.
Mhm.
So, yun po.
I love that. It's good that more and more freelancers are entering podcast freelancing because this is a whole new thing na dapat sunggaban natin habang bago pa at habang konti pa ang competition. Parang, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, of podcasting is a whole new world that you might enjoy because there are so many tasks that you can do in order to improve a client's business through podcasting. May isang comment dito. Sabi ni Joan Singson, I like this one. As a freelancer, kailangan natin ma-showcase kung ano yung service or skills na maibibigay natin kay client. Thank you very much for this comment, Miss Joanne. Now, punta nga muna tayo kay Grace. Grace, let me ask you, after spending a long time, and may bakasyon ka ba, first of all? May mga bakasyon ka ba?
Yes po.
Oh,
Nakakabakasyon
okay.
naman po itong holiday seasons po.
I see. Okay, so at least pwede it's safe to ask of you. Nangangalawang ka ba after a couple of days?
No, hindi po.
No.
Honestly, no. Yes po.
Yeah.
The good thing po sa team namin before kami nag-holiday break or the year is nag-goal setting po kami. We have meetings, back-to-back meetings, para alam na namin kung ano po yung goal namin for the year 2022. Saka before the year ends, nailatag na lahat ng mga tasks sa priorities po namin. So, kahit naka-bakasyon or naka-vacation mode ka, yung mindset mo, alam mo na, relax ka kasi alam mo na yung gagawin mo the following year. So, hindi po nangalawang. Unlike previous year, yun po talagang kapang-kapa ako pagbalik ko. Pero this year, mas naging focus na focus. Saka alam ko na po yung priority.
I see. So a meeting helps to condition your mind kahit na nakabakasyon ka. But okay, so that helps, and thank you for that tip. So ayan, ladies and gentlemen, in order to avoid yung mga lawang, is makapag-set na kayo ng goals ninyo para during vacation naka-condition pa rin yung mind ninyo sa mga goals na yun. However, I wonder, pag ganun kasi, hindi ka ba burdened na, ano ba yan, bakasyon ko na nga, pinapaisip pa ako ng trabaho? Yung parang ganun. Do you think, did you ever feel that way?
Hindi po. Mas lalo po akong ginanahan. Kasi alam ko na po kung anong ini-aim ko for this year. Alam ko na po ano yung gusto ko for my client, for my career, saka personally. Gusto ko. Saka hindi, yung meeting naman po namin is not yung talagang meeting na meeting. More of light lang po. Parang alam lang po namin kung ano po yung i-look forward namin the following year. Yun po. Or this year, I should say.
Well, I find that interesting. Ako kasi hindi ako nakikitim eh. Ako kasi hindi ako nakikitim kaya hindi ko alam yan na meron palang ganyan. That's quite interesting. I like that. I would personally like that kasi at least kahit paano during at least one day before starting to work, parang isa-set mo na yung mind mo na ano na nga bang gagawin ko bukas. At least you already have a list of things that you know that should be done by the time na papasok ka ulit sa work mo. That's very interesting. Thank you for that, Miss Grace. What about you, Miss Eden? After vacations, ikaw nangangalawang ka ba?
Hindi naman po masyado. Kasi, sa work kasi namin, nagbawas lang kami ng oras. So, instead of like 8 hours, 2 hours na lang. Para kahit papaano, may ano pa rin kami. Alam pa rin namin kung ano yung nangyayari sa ads namin. So, yeah. hindi kami masyadong pagod, relax kami. At same time, na-enjoy ko yung holiday ko kasi yung mga client naman namin is ano naman sila, vacation mode din kasi sila. So, peaceful kami. And
Mm.
same din with Grace kasi prior to yung the holiday week, may glide path na rin kasi kami for 2022. Although hindi pa siya ganun ka-setup. Pero alam na namin kung ano yung pag-uusapan namin pag nag-full gear kami ngayong January.
I see. I see. I like that you said that you take bits and pieces pa rin para updated ka. But doesn't that burden you? Like, paano kapag you're spending time with your family, having a vacation, having a good time, tapos iisipin mo, sandali, ano nang nangyayari doon sa ads namin? Hindi ba yun nakakasira ng moment?
Hindi naman. Kasi ang usapan namin ng boss ko is, first thing in the morning pagkagising, yun yung gagawin para 2 hours lang. Pagkatapos na, wala nang usapan. Bukas na tayo ulit mag-usap. Tapos, so far
I see.
naman, yung boss ko naman is, ano din naman siya. Ganun din yung mentality niya na, first thing in the morning, tapusin natin to para may party-party na. Wala nang kulitan. So, okay naman siya. Na-enjoy namin. And lucky
Oh,
naman
okay.
kasi yung mga we can use our leaves din naman. So okay lang din. Kung gusto naming mag-leave ng yung 24, 25, wala namang problema. Basta yung holiday is maluwag talaga siya. Sinadya nilang ganun.
Oh, that's so nice. You are very lucky. Marami kasi maraming mga companies na talagang sobrang busy during the holidays. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, to those of you who were still in search of contracts, usually right before the holidays, right before Christmas, probably after Thanksgiving, nila, that is after November. At the start of December, maraming maraming hiring kasi nagpapa-rush job sila. Right? So it's unfortunate sometimes kapag pag kasagsagan ng holiday ikaw itong work ng work, because there are contracts that are like that. Pero buti naman si Eden at si Grace dito, they are quite in a relaxed environment sa holiday. So wala sa inyo itong nangalawang. Ako kasi, ladies and gentlemen, pag 3 days pa lang na hindi ko ginagawa yung mga daily tasks ko, nakakalimutan ko na. Nakakalimutan ko na. And medyo nangangapa-ngapa ako by the time na papasok na ako agad sa work. And I like that Grace and Eden, both of them have separate techniques. Si Grace, magmi-meeting sila before I'm sorry about that. Magmi-meeting sila before taking a vacation to be able to determine what you should expect to do by the time na babalik kayo. Right, babalik kayo sa work. As for Eden naman, during those vacations, meron kayo mga reminders na ito ang nangyayari. Small reminders lang na hindi naman yung nakakadisturbo sa buhay para updated naman kayo kung ano ang dapat ninyong harapin. It's nice kasi if you are reminded daily, parang if it is doing well, makakapagpahinga ka kasi it's doing well. Pero kapag if it's not doing well, at least nakaset na yung mind mo, nakakondition na yung mind mo na pagkatapos ng bakasyon, ito na ang gagawin ko. Crunch time ulit. Parang ganon. So I love those two different approaches. Grace, when it comes to coming back to work, kayo yung nagpre-prepare before vacation so that okay ang pagpasok ninyo sa work ninyo. So okay, that's good. Pero pagpasok niyo sa work ninyo, meron ba kayong mga nira-rush na dapat gawin? Dahil syempre, medyo mahaba-habang bakasyon, baka naman nagra-rush kayo pag pasok niyo ulit.
Last year, ganun po ako, nagra-rush po talaga ako. Pero as days, months, na tututo ka by experience . So, ang nangyari po, bago pa lang po ako nag-leave or bago kami nag-holiday break, yung mga pwedeng gawin before, scheduling or reminders sa team, notifications, in-schedule ko na para pagbalik ko, yung mga daily tasks na lang po yung ginagawa ko. KPIs, yung mga ganun po. Saka, nung before kami nag-start, nung gawa po na itong year, January 3, may meeting po ulit kami para binalikan po namin kung ano yung naiwan namin ng 2022 na meeting. Parang yun nga, sabi ko ni Idong, full gym na kami this year. So, ito na yung nakalapag na po yung gagawin namin for the whole week and for the whole month.
I am interested, Grace, kasi dalawang beses po nang nasabing last year. Last year, medyo mahirap ang nangyari. But this year, you have learned from whatever happened last year and you fixed it this year. Could you tell us quickly, very shortly, what happened last year? Pakilapit yung mic sa bibig mo para marinig namin.
Sorry po. So, I'm not sure if you can remember me. Ako po yung naging guest sa JSU. Bigla po nawala yung client. And I am the yung personal virtual assistant ni Miss Honey. So, talagang nahasa ako ni Miss Honey. Na-train niya po ako mabuti. So, that's the good thing. Unlike nung bago po ako, kasi November po ako na-hire, tapos December, tapos biglang nawala yung client. Talagang nag-pack. Parang wala.
I remember you. Yeah, I remember you.
So, broken heart. Walang plano, walang direction. So, after that, yun nga po, binigyan ako ng time ni Miss Honey. Pagbalik ko, tinuruan niya po ako. So, hindi po freelancer ka every day or every month. Tuloy-tuloy yan. May time talaga yung sabi ng dry months na walang client. Yes. So, yun nga po, yung shinare niya rin po sa podcast, Miss Honey. So, nakita ko, talagang pinagdaanan ko rin po yun. So, I've learned my lesson. So, ang mabuti po kay Miss Honey, sa team namin, yun po, nag-meetings kami, na alam namin kung saan kami nagkamali. So, alam po namin kung ano kung dapat namin i-prioritize for this year. So, that's the good thing. So, yun po. Na-learn ko po talaga yung lesson. Last year talaga wala po akong plano. Sa pagbalik ko, kung anong meron ko, anong task, yun na. Unlike this year na, ito ang focus ko. Ito ang gusto kong ma-achieve by this quarter. Ito ang gusto kong ma-achieve for this month. Not only for myself, but for my clients. So, yun po.
Ayan. You see, pag si Honey kasi talaga mahilig sa meetings yan. And I hate meetings. I hate meetings. Pero, yeah, I really do. I honestly, personally do. Ayoko sa meetings. Kaya usually sa email na lang ako nakikipag-communicate sa mga clients ko. Kapag may meetings, parang, yeah, discuss whatever you want to discuss. Parang gano'n na lang ang attitude ko. But yeah, I like that you did the meetings kay Honey. Kasi kailangan yan. Otherwise, sisipain ka ni Honey pag hindi ka makipag-meeting. I love that you put that into practice because you made awareness. Meron kayong mga goal setting together. Eto, ladies and gentlemen, regardless of whether your client encourages you to build teams, kapag meron kang team, if you are in a team, it is good for you to introduce meetings. Na, you need to get together to know each other's personalities and strengths, because as a team, you will end up working with those people. Yeah, kaya nga kayo binild ng client as a team. So you have to work together, and maganda yung ganyan na perspective na meron kayong meetings to set your goals together. By setting your goals together, iba yung goal mo iba yung goals ninyo together as a team. That is what makes you productive. Iba yung goal mo, the personal goal mo, iba yung goal ninyo as a team. And that is what keeps you updated. Kasi magiging accountability partner ang mga teammates mo. Right? You've got to answer to them kung sakali na ikaw itong medyo behind. Right? And that is a good thing, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because it enhances you. Kapag meron kang accountability partner, ikaw na itong mai-inspire o mahihiya na kailangan pagbutihan mo ang trabaho mo para hindi naman nakakahiya. sa accountability partner mo. You see, that is the point. That is the point of accountability partner. And believe me, it works. Accountability partner works. I'm happy with Titzer Lalane's comment here, saying we may not have a break. We may not have break in work if we love our work. Every day is a vacation if we love our work. They say yes, this is true. And I'm so glad that you mentioned this, Miss Titzer Lalane. Ayan. I would like to address eto, may nagtanong kasi. I'd like to address Ira Kenkiona. Sabi niya, good afternoon po. May landline po ba kayo na pwedeng tawagan? Thanks po. Ira, I strongly encourage that you go to our, pagkatapos nito, you go to our flip group, Freelancers in the Philippines, and check it out. Be a member there. Pasok ka doon and ask around. You might need somebody to talk to. And there are plenty of people out there who are willing to talk to you. Pero, I strongly encourage that whatever you want to say, i-post mo na lang para mas alam na nila agad kung paano sila makiusap sa'yo. Okay, Miss Era? I hope that you will do that para naman to strengthen you and build you up, and whatever questions you have, we are there to answer you. Miss Eden, sa'yo nga, these little reminders that you have during your vacations, is that your idea, or is it something that your client just told you to do?
Ano yun, company-wide po. Sa team lang namin. First 2 hours, magkikita.
Any reason why they came up with that? Do you know the reason behind that?
Siguro dahil mas productive kasi pag first thing in the morning.
Oh.
Kesa naman yung hapon na, parang, ewan ko, for me, nakakatamad na yun. May isipin pa akong gagawin namin. Imbis na, tapusin ko na lahat, parang may chill na. So,
oh, wow. I love that idea. Yung parang pagkagising mo, yun na ang unahin mo para matapos na agad-agad. Huwag mong antayin pa na sa hapon kung pagod ka na, ayaw mo nang gumalaw, saka mo na lang titignan yung mga tasks na yan. Ayan, ladies and gentlemen, that's another hangover solution for you guys who are having hangovers during vacation katulad ko. Early in the morning, pagkagising ninyo, unahin nyo na ang mga tasks ninyo kasi wag nyong antayin pa na mamaya. Okay? Kasi yun nga, parang tatamarin ka na. Kaya, sandali, may comment dito si Hani agad. Phoenix, I hate client meetings too. I do my team meetings for our 2022 goals and to hold each one accountable towards their goals. Thrive in 2022. Yes, yan nga yung accountability partner. I can see what's going on in your head, honey. It's awesome. I like it because it's very innovative and it's very inspirational. Ayan, ladies and gentlemen, should you be a team leader, I strongly encourage na yan. Yung gumawa kayo ng mga meetings na hindi yung nakakatamad na meeting. Yung nakaka-roll eye na meeting na, meeting na naman, wala naman akong gagawin dyan. Make it a point naman kasi, if you are going to render meetings, ladies and gentlemen, make it a point that everybody is involved. Hindi lang yung magpapamiting ka kasi meron kang gustong sabihin. Hindi. Magpapamiting ka because you want each and every one of them. And I tell you, each and every one of them are going to participate and are going to be more productive. These are the responsibilities of being a leader, ladies and gentlemen. Kaya hindi po basta-basta ang nagkakaroon ng agency. Marami sa atin itong nag-a-aspire na magkaroon ng agency, but I tell you, may mga agency na apat lang ang freelancers nila because those 4 are already too much to handle. Ganon ang responsibilidad ng mga agency. Pero medyo napalalayo tayo ng konti. We are talking about back to work tips for freelancers after a vacation. Eden, pag sa bakasyon kasi, tayo mga freelancers, puros trabaho ang ginagawa natin, di ba? Magising na lang tayo, wala tayong ibang gagawin kundi yung trabaho natin. And sometimes pag plinano natin magkaroon tayo ng bakasyon, we overplan, we want to do almost everything during our vacation. Have you done that before?
Hindi naman. Kasi there was even a time na every yata, nag-overnight kami ng anak ko sa Tagaytay.
Oh!
Yeah, so, ang ginawa ko kasi noon is, kinompress ko yung schedule ko na kailangan, yung 5 days matapos ko lahat ng task ko para Saturday, Sunday, happy-happy na kami ng anak ko. So, yun yung ginawa namin. Nag-book ako ng hotel sa Tagaytay for like 3
Wow.
succeeding weekends. Pero puro overnight. Para lang
I like that you are very organized. And, parang, ano ba yan? I am throwing the two of you, kayo ni Eden and Grace, I am throwing a situation na akala ko para sasabihin niya na, oo, mahirap talaga yung gano'n. Pero kayo, parang, hindi namin problema yan. Ganun yun.
I guess, ang mahirap dun is, I have to work like longer hours lang pag, weekday, para free yung weekend ko. So, alam mo yung mga tipong, i-compress ko ng 10 hours, yung ganun, for the whole weekday, para free sa weekend.
Yeah. It's good that you mentioned that because that was going to be my next question. Kay Grace sana pero ikaw itong nagbanggit. Kay Grace sana pero ikaw itong nagbanggit na pag minsan before a vacation parang ang dami niyong ginagawa, mag-overwork kayo before the vacation para wala na kayong back job pagdating sa bakasyon. Right? But some people do it the other way around. Parang magbakasyon kayo ngayon tapos pagpasok niyo ulit saka na lang kayo magka-crunch time. Yeah, so, there are some clients who do that. Have you ever experienced that?
Hindi ko siya ginagawa kasi nakaka-stress din.
Yeah. Nakaka-stress. Yeah, and I was going to ask kung ano ang solution niyo diyan. Pero sa'yo, so far, in order to avoid that, mag-over-prepare ka na lang before the vacation. Yeah. Para relax ka na pagpasok mo na agad. Okay, point taken. What about you, Grace? Have you experienced that? Yung pagkatapos ng bakasyon papasok ka sangkatutak ang pinapagawa ni client dahil marami kayong mga back jobs.
Hindi rin po.
Wow.
I've learned my lesson. Yun nga po. Dati po, talaga, parang relax mode lang, ganyan. Pero dahil po sa mentoring and experiences wise po, natuto na po ako, parang dati hanggang weekends nag-work po ako. Pero ngayon, parang kaiidip po, I'm trying my best to work Mondays to Fridays para Saturday, Sundays, may time naman po ako sa family ko sa makapunta rin po ng church. So, so for the weekends, Friday pa lang po, sinusulat ko na yung mga tasks ko po ulit for the following week para pagdating ng Monday, babalikan ko na lang. Ganun po.
Ay, wow! Future-proofing pala ang approach mo. Very good, honey. Alam ko, yan, credits to honey. Future-proofing pala ang habit mo. So before before you take any vacation, whether it's a long vacation or just the weekend, Friday pa lang, you are already conditioning yourself kung ano ang gagawin mo sa darating na Monday. Para hindi ka maguguluhan. Oh, okay, I like that. No wonder na wala kayong problema pag once na bumalik kayo sa sa work. Pero ikaw sabi mo dati ganon. Let me ask you, what should a freelancer do? Kasi kayo, so far, you both are lucky, Eden and Grace, na ganyan. But I know that somewhere out there, may mga freelancers na pagkatapos ng bakasyon, tinatambakan ng client sila ng mga behind na jobs. So what should a freelancer do? Since you have experience with that, Grace, what should a freelancer do with that?
Ang ginagawa ko pa lang po parang before po ako mag-vacation, sinasabi ko na po kay client na I'll be out po this morning or I'll be out po this Friday or Thursday or kung anong araw po. May task po ba kayong ipapagawa para magawa ko na po siya. At saka alam na ni client na wala siyang ganitong araw. So yun po, may ibibigay na po yung task ahead of time. So na-anticipate ko na po kung ano yung mga dapat kong gawin.
I like that. That is a good habit, ladies and gentlemen. Even as a starter, even as a beginner freelancer, if lahat ng actions mo, try to anticipate kung ano ang magiging demands ng client. so that it will help you prepare. Huwag kayong mag-overthink. Try to avoid overthinking na baka ito ang papagawa niya tapos ganyan ang papagawa niya tapos pagagalitan ako and then mapapahiya ako and then kawawa naman ako. Kasi that's how we do as overthinkers, right, ladies and gentlemen? Do not overthink but try to anticipate. If in case na merong ganitong mangyayari, ito ang pwede kong gawin. If in case na meron silang ipapagawang ganito, ganito ang gagawin ko. Just try to think that way so that if ever na mangyayari nga, you will be well prepared na alam mo kung anong isasagot mo. Mahirap man yung task, at least alam mo kung paano ka mag-react. Hindi yung mabibigla ka na lang na, ba't hindi mo sinabi nung last time bago tayo nagbakasyon? Because I know, ladies and gentlemen, there are some clients who are like that. Pagkatapos ng bakasyon, saka na lang kayo tatambakan ng sangkatutak na problema. It happens. That's just the way of business, ladies and gentlemen. At ganyan nga ang problema pag ano. And the good thing about that is you are able to suggest. Eto, for example, I like this. Saglit lang. Sinabi si Joanne Singson, time management lang talaga. That's the thing na wini-work out ko. Okay, that's good. That's good. Because that is something that Grace and Eden are doing right now. Kaya nga wala silang problema. Kahit sinasabi ko na, di ba may problemang ganito? Sabi nila daw, I cannot relate. Kasi time management experts na sila. They know what they are doing. Kaya para ako itong napapahiya na, ba't ako binabasta ditong mga to? But anyway, yes, Joanne, that is true. Time management. And you know what? In my experience as a freelancer, pati mga clients, wala silang time management pag minsan. Kulang sila sa time management. And we cannot blame them because sometimes they cannot think outside of the business. Basta ang iniisip nila is paano lumago yung business ko, paano mag-thrive ito, paano ako yumaman. Yung parang ganun siguro ang iniisip nila. Hindi na masyadong iniisip ang time management. Hindi na rin iniisip kung kumusta kayo. Pag minsan, sometimes it's like that. And you have to make them aware. And by making them aware, hindi ka maniningil. Hindi mo sasabihin na, oy, inaabuso mo na ako sa oras ko. No, not like that. Let me ask Eden and Grace, kung sakali na na kulang sa time management, dahil mukhang time management ang solution ninyo sa halos lahat itong problema natin as coming back to work after a vacation. How can you introduce time management to your clients? Eden?
Ang hirap naman.
Sorry.
Paano ba yan? Kasi advice kasi yung time management ng mga clients. Ganyan. I guess set priorities muna. Set priorities muna tayo kung ano yung pinaka-importante bago tayo mag-breakdown ng tasks para maayos yung delivery ng ng work natin bago tayo makagawa ng work. Kasi kung ibo-bombard ka kasi niya ng kung ano-anong task na lang ma-overwhelm ka, baka wala kang ma-achieve na goal kasi ang gulo-gulo. So, prioritize mo na kung yung pinaka-importante. Then from there, set the time, set the task, I guess.
That's very good kasi ayan, ladies and gentlemen, pag minsan kasi ang hirap mag-suggest sa clients. Tayo mismo kasi mga Pilipino mahiyain tayo. Right? Pero mahihain tayo. So, parang oo na lang tayo ng oo. Pag minsan naman, kahit nahihirapan tayo, oo na lang tayo ng oo. At saka na lang tayo aangal. Pupunta tayo sa flip. Saka na isusumbong natin na nahihirapan na ako. Anong gagawin ko? Sometimes, I'm not mocking you, ladies and gentlemen, but this is reality. Dahil pati naman ako noon, when I was starting up, ganun din, nahihirapan akong mag-voice out sa clients ko. So, Grace, should you encounter a client who cannot manage time properly, especially for you as a freelancer, how do you approach? Sabi ni Eden, mag-isip kayo ng goal. Mag-isip kayo ng goal, set the priorities, doon kayo nakafocus, kaya doon ka mag-suggest kung paano mag-manage ng time. Do you have anything to add with that, Grace?
One thing I've learned po yung time blocking. So, yun po. So, kapag work talaga, parang sa akin po, morning, online classes ng mga bata. Afternoon, yun po, work. Tapos pag evening, as much as possible, dapat tapos ko yung work ko ng 7 p.m. para after that, dinner time, tapos may time na ulit ako sa toddlers ko, sa mga anak ko. Yun po. So, yun po may sasuggest ko sa client. Paano po si Eden? Prioritize tapos time blocking. So, yun po talaga ang kailangan.
I love that. I love that na-tackle niyo yung dalawang problema, and those are exactly what I have in mind also. Ladies and gentlemen, pag ganun na pag nahihirapan kayo sa client ninyo, wag niyong tiisin. Maghanap kayo ng solution. One of the big solutions is time blocking, and this is universally known. Marami mga business owners who have already heard what time blocking is, but sometimes they ignore it kasi nakafocus na sila dun sa business nila. And for you, ladies and gentlemen, as freelancers, time blocking is quite important and very, very efficient. Kaya pag-aralan ninyo yan and try to introduce that to your client in a gentle manner para maintindihan nila yung side mo. Ito kasi ang problema sa atin, talagang parang ang hirap i-express na natatakot tayo na baka tayo ay biglang ma-fire dahil umangal ka lang ng konti. Right? Sometimes our minds just run that way, but actually hindi naman. Mababait ang mga clients. All you need to do is to be efficient when you are speaking. Take what Eden said and take what Grace said. What Eden said is prioritize. Find what is top priority, and then time blocking ang i-introduce mo para magkaroon na yung respetuhin naman ang oras mo. Right? And that is something that I think is very important to us regardless of whether you have a vacation or not. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Mayroon tayong mga audiences dito. Shout out to Clarice. Shout out to sino pa yung nagtanong kanina? Jessica. No, it's not Jessica. Sino pa yung Meron yung mga Floor Jane. Meron yung mga nagtatanong dito sa audiences natin about getting in touch with our group. Meron pa tayong group dito, Freelancers in the Philippines. This is an open group, open to everybody. Pero kang syempre mga questionnaires na nasasagutin bago ka pumasok sa group natin. You can enter that group and you can ask whatever you need to ask. People will definitely answer you there kasi lahat po tayo nanggaling kung saan man kayo ngayon, nanggaling po kami dyan. So we are very understanding kung ano po ang gusto ninyong tanungin, sige lang tanungin ninyo. Come to our group and ask around. Yung isa sabi nila, kailangan nila ng website. We are going to discuss that very, very shortly. Eto na lang, punta nga ako kay Jane. Jane?
Hello po.
Are you ready to give our advertisement?
Okay. Start ako. Sa announcement po.
Oo.
Okay.
Sa announcement na tayo.
Sige po.
Sige nga.
Share screen ko lang.
Sabi ni VA dito, prioritization is another skill we need in our jobs. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, totoo to. Sige lang, Jane, just do what you're doing. Habang while we are waiting for you, I'm just gonna talk here. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, marami tayo mga skills na dapat nating pag-aralan na hindi natin alam na kailangan. Like prioritization is one, time management is another. Those are skills that we need to learn. And eto nga, meron tayong mga classes, meron tayong mga webinars that will help you out with those issues. Okay, Jane, take it away.
Start na. So, for our announcement for tonight, we have Just Success for that on Wednesday, January 12, 2022 at 6:30 p.m. Interview with...
Sandali, Jane, excuse me, hindi naka-flash yung
Ay, hindi po. Wait lang.
It's okay. Okay lang. Hinga ka lang, hinga ka lang. Ramdam ko na agad. Hinga ka lang. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. And ladies and gentlemen, the prioritization, let me go back to prioritization while Jane is fixing this. Yun, prioritization is something that we definitely need to learn as early as possible kasi pagdating sa pamimili ng contracts pa lang. You see, pagpasok mo sa for example sa Upwork, pagpasok mo sa platform na 'yon, ang dami ng mga job entries doon. Dami mo pwede mong applyan. So what are you going to prioritize? Pag minsan ikaw na sabi mo general VA ka, you can do almost everything. So ano yung dapat mong unahin na job post? And that alone, ladies and gentlemen, should teach you how to prioritize. That is a skill that you need to develop anyway. Jane, are you okay now?
Kita na po ba?
Yes.
Okay po. Sorry po. So, okay po. So, for our announcement for tonight, we have Just Success this coming Wednesday. Interview with Miss Bongsleta. So, alam ko marami na sa inyo ang nakakakilala sa kanya dahil isa siya sa mga team members ng BA Bootcamp. So, para mas makilala pa natin siya ng gusto, ay manood po tayo on January 12, 2022 at 6:30 p.m. with the title, How More Confidence Help Her Unlock Freelance Success. So, manood po tayo yan sa Wednesday. Next week, for our Flip, Chat, and Chill, our topic about tools and apps online freelancers can't live without. Sa January 17, 2021, Monday at 6 p.m. Of course, with host Sir Phoenix. Yan sa mga freelancers po dyan na talaga namang hindi maiwasang mag-download, mag-install ng mga tools, apps online sa kanilang mga cellphone, laptop, and even sa mga computer nila. So, ayan po, abangan po nyo sa next week po na po yan. Then, ayan. So, sa mga viewers po natin dyan na mga nagnanais matuto about freelancing, eto po, may website po ang BA Bootcamp na makakatulong sa inyo. So, magbibigay po sa inyo, may mga po tayo dyan, available na resources, blogs, articles, at marami pa pong iba na makakatulong sa inyo mag-umpisa bilang freelancer. So, just go to www.babootcamp.ph. So, sa mga nagnanais naman pong mag-enroll, so just go to www.babootcamp.ph/enroll. And ayan po ay lifetime access na po yan. So, anytime, pwede nyo po siyang i-access, pwede nyo po siyang balik-balikan. Yan. Next. Yan. So, meron din po tayong mga individual courses na available. Una po ay yung Better English for Online Success at 1,490. And Getting Started with Blogging at 1,490. Bookkeeping and QuickBooks for Beginners at 2,990. Email Marketing Mechanics at 2,990. Freelance Writing for Beginners at 2,990. SEO the way Google likes it at 2,990. Social Media for Business Management and Marketing at 2,990. Websites 101. WordPress and HTML at 2,990. E-commerce Virtual Assistant at 2,990. Ayan po. And the next. Ayan. So, kanina nabanggit natin ang about sa mga paid course. So, kung hindi nyo pa talaga kaya at hindi pa sapat yung budget nyo para sa mga paid courses namin, sagot pa rin kayo ng BA Bootcamp dyan dahil may available po tayong mga free courses. Yan. So, we have Virtual Assistant, SEO for Beginners, Social Media Management, E-commerce Virtual Assistants, Intro to Next Level Freelancing, Intro to Lead Generation, Email Marketing, Better English, Bookkeeping, Web Design, and Writing. Ayan po. So, grab nyo na po yung opportunity niyan dahil yan po ay mga free courses at 100 free po talaga yan. So, just go to www.babootcamp.ph/free course. Yan po. Thank you.
Good job. Good job, Jane. Ayan, naitawid. Naitawid natin. Very good job. You did a very good job. Congratulations, Jane. Thank you very much for that lovely reminders. Ayan, since nasabi na ni Jane, kasi itong inaantay ko na may i-announce let me address one of our comments here. Sabi ni Clarice, hello po, saan po mahanap kung meron po ba mga page sa FB? I'm thinking po na mag-enroll pero sabi naman ng iba, di naman daw nakakatulong. Okay. I want to address this, Clarice, kasi yung especially yung part na hindi nakakatulong. Sometimes it is true. You know why? Because of expectations. Expectations pag minsan kasi ang pagkakaalam ng iba is pag mag-enroll kayo sa amin, automatic na magbibigay kami ng client. We are not an agency. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not an agency. We teach you skills in order to survive the freelancing movement. Kasi ladies and gentlemen, kung magbibigay kami ng client sa inyo, baka kami pa itong mapapahiya kung hindi nyo alam ang ginagawa ninyo. Sigurado ba ako na alam ninyo ang ginagawa ninyo? That's number one. Number two is, kung sakali na nagkataon at nag-close ang business ng client, lalapit uli kayo sa amin para hihingi ng client. Wouldn't it be better na turuan namin kayo kung paano kayo mismo kumuha ng client ninyo? Wouldn't that be better? Para hindi nyo na kami kailangan pagkatapos niyan. Right? That's the problem, Miss Clarice, kasi with the expectations. Kaya sabi nila hindi nakakatulong kasi yun nga, yung expectations nila is yung pahingi ng client. Yun ang gusto nila, which is something that we definitely are not going to do. Hindi namin gagawin yan. What we can give you, ladies and gentlemen, upon finishing our course, the acceleration and the complete package, kung kinuha nyo either of those at natapos ninyo, you will be qualified to join our Guided Hustle Challenge, which I strongly believe tumulong sa maraming mga freelancers dyan. And we are going to guide you there. Pag nakapag-enroll kayo sa mga courses namin, you are also qualified to join any of our packages. You are also qualified to join our internship every time na meron, just like what Jane is doing here right now. Si Jane po ay isa sa mga kasama po natin sa intern. Kung ano-ano ang pinapagawa namin sa kanila, pero ito yun nga, we are giving them hands-on experience para pagsabak na nila sa work, alam na nila ang ginagawa nila. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Clarice, I strongly encourage you to take a look at go to our website. What's our website again, Jane?
www.babootcamp.ph.
Very good. Go to our website, Miss Clarice. Check out our website and go to our free courses section should you be interested. Hindi. Unahin mo muna na mag-sign up for our newsletter dahil doon magkakaroon ng introduction sa'yo sa mga 5 days na 5 videos will be sent to you on a daily basis for you to be more acquainted with what being a virtual assistant is. And afterwards, if you are still interested, then how about you take a look at our free courses? Go to our free courses dahil magaganda yung mga free courses namin na yun. Actually, yung mga free courses na yun, pwede mo nang pagpirahan. Once you studied at least one of them, pwede ka nang mag-apply ng trabaho sa totoo lang. Pwede mo nang gawin yan. But that is just a small portion of what we can give you para when you actually enroll to our paid courses. That is your choice already. And I also encourage you to join our group, Freelancers in the Philippines. Nandun lahat ng mga kasama namin at magulo pero masaya ang samahan namin sa Freelancers in the Philippines. Also here, sabi ni Amy, another suggestion, spare your time a day or the morning before you work to plan what you are going to do on the first day. Create a to-do list that contains activities that you are going to do. It helps you to prioritize the tasks you must do. Thank you very much for this suggestion, Miss Amy, because hindi lang naman time blocking ang the one and only solution. What matters is you identify your problems, you set your priorities like Miss Eden says. You have to set your goals there and create a systematic time management in order to achieve your goal, in order to be productive at the end of the day. So with that regard, let me ask Miss Eden, with your experience, especially mukhang wala kang problema sa sa mga clients mo. But with your experience, what is it that a beginner freelancer should keep in mind by the time na sumabak sila sa work?
Ang hirap na naman. Keep in mind. bago makakuha ng project, bago mag-start ng work.
Yes. Mag-start ng work, at least pag mag-start ng work. Kasi yung iba, nahihirapan silang kumuha ng client, pero there is also this particular struggle. Pag once na nakuha na nila yung job, at magsisimula na sila, pag minsan parang nangangatog sila, hindi nila alam kung saan sila magsisimula. So how should they approach getting to work?
Ako personally, before, pag nagkaka-anxiety, panic attack ako, what I did was, first thing in the morning kasi is, kalmang oras muna. Unang oras ng gising ko. Para when I approach work, relax na ako. So, I take deep breaths. Oh my gosh. It's so simple, pero it's so effective na kailangan you take 5-10 minutes para ma-clear mo yung vibes mo. Para hindi, like ako, nagpapanik attack kasi ako, lalo na bago lang din ako sa Google Ads. Pakiramdam ko, sasabog yung campaign. Pero hindi naman talaga. So, in order to calm myself, I take like deep breaths. Sa first thing in the morning, yun yung pinaka-quiet morning that I give myself para clear yung utak ko. Tapos kung nag-work ako, hyper-focus na.
Wow. I love that. That applies to everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Kahit yung kinakabahan ka, yung katulad nito, pag meron kang job interview, stop and breathe. Malaking tulong yan. Ang ganda ng I love that you reminded us that, Eden. Is there anything else?
Make it a habit of like doing meditation. I know it sounds so corny, pero nung time talaga na sobrang stress din ako sa trabaho. Yun yung nakatulong sa akin na hindi ako masiraan ng ulo. Kasi okay, context lang. Bago kasi ako nag-full-time talaga na freelancer, I was also a nurse. Tapos pinagsabay ko ang full-time nurse and freelancing. So, just imagine, ang work ko 10 o'clock but I wake up at 3. Para lang simulan ko na kung ano man yung kailangan ko itask. So, syempre, the stress is there. Kung masyado ko siyang iisipin, masisiraan talaga ako ng ulo. So, I took a small portion of my time to just relax, meditate, take deep breath, para yung buong araw ko, hindi ako masyadong rattle. And yun yung nakatulong sa akin, lalo na nung pandemic. Kasi yung pandemic kasi nurse pa rin kasi ako. So, I hope makatulong din sa inyo.
Well, it's definitely going to help. Ladies and gentlemen, always learn to stop. When everything is going awry, ito ang isipin din nyo, ladies and gentlemen, na when everything is going awry, na bakit ang gulo-gulo ng mundo, bakit isang katutak ng mga platong huhugasan, tapos nandiyan pa nag-iingay yung nag-aaway na naman yung kambal kong anak, nasaan na yung aking mister at wala siyang silbi at kung saan-saan naman na umiinom dun sa kabila. Ang dami ko pang trabaho, itong client na ito, bakit nangungulit, ba't ako pinapagalitan, mga ganun yung, parang, at those moments na dinadamdam mo lahat ng paghihirap mo sa mundo, try to stop. Then close your eyes, breathe in and out, deep breaths, and it will help. It will help kahit katiting lang. Alam niyo ba kasi, pag once na pause kayo, when you try to freeze your mind na sandali, wag ka munang mag-isip. Alam kong marami kang problema pero sandali, wag ka munang mag-isip. Once you do that, para ka na ring nag-reset. Eventually, marirealize mo na Meron ka ng step 1, step 2, step 3 na hindi mo namamalayan biglang nagkaroon ng ganon. By merely stopping and taking a breath, bring in the oxygen, bring in the positive vibes and breathe out the negative vibes. And the moment you're done with that, hindi mo alam baka bigla na lang dumarating yung mga solusyon sa utak mo. That is what usually happens. Commit to it and it will help you a lot. Pag gano'n nga na, saan katutak ang mga problema sa buhay natin as freelancers. Kasi like I said, we are humans too. Marami tayong mga human problems din, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, that's a very good advice. I like what Cheryl, hi Cheryl, Anna, hello. Hi Cheryl, sabi ni Cheryl, share lang po sa e-commerce po kasi napaka in demand during holiday season lalo na sa product research. So advanced sourcing can make sure lang na before vacation we have enough stocks sa client store. So kahit on vacation na more on replenishment na lang si client. No stress na, ubos na ang paninda ni client pagpasok ng January. Wow, very good. This also goes along with preparation, ladies and gentlemen, before you take any vacations. Eto kasi, hindi po tayo empleyado. Keep that in mind, hindi po tayo empleyado na basta hahayaan lang natin si client na mag-isip dyan. We are partners of the business. So isipin mo kaya, pag magbabakasyon ka, iiwanan mo lang ba talaga yung business ni client na gano'n na lang? It's better that you quite prepare for it para para medyo smooth naman. Make sure naman na gano'n. Make sure na na wala kang iiwanan na bakanteng slot diyan na kailangang asikasuhin ni client because you are there supposed to be to help them out with their business. So thank you very much for that tip, Miss Cheryl. Si Cheryl Alipio, isa sa mga successful freelancers din natin dito. Grace, let me go to you. Ikaw naman. It's your turn. Dito, in your career so far, kasi I do remember your just success story. You've been through up and down, and yun nga, yung parang maganda na sana ang pwesto mo pero biglang goodbye client ang nangyari. And you went through Honey, and Honey is an excellent coach. So with those experiences that you have, what is it that a freelancer should try to discipline themselves with para magiging smooth ang takbo ng freelance career nila?
Discipline po, siguro go back to their biggest why. Kasi kapag yun nga po, yung nangyari po sa akin na talagang lumagapak na heartbroken na kapag break kay client, po, talagang babalikan yung biggest why. So discipline in terms of ano po ba yung nag-motivate sa'yo? Discipline sa sarili mo na gusto mong mag-learn, gusto mong discipline sa time, sa priority. Kasi kung wala kang priority, hindi mo alam ang why mo, wala kang pupunta. So time din, nag-struggle din po ako sa time before. Kasi kalat-kalat, mag-work ako pag may binato si client, tapos stop, tapos work ulit, tapos stop. Andiyan si baby, umiiyak. So this time, parang nagawin ko rin po yung discipline kung paano mag-handle ng time. So kailangan talaga alam mo yung kung anong oras ka mag-work, anong priority mo for that day. So time-blocking and prioritization. Saka na-learn ko rin po na dapat i-conquer yung fears. So I'm getting out of my shell din. So dati takot ako, parang si Jane, nervous ako. So, kaya nandito rin po ako kasi gusto ko i-conquer yung fear ko po. So, I'm getting slowly coming out of my shell. Po. So, dati rin takot ako kapag may task si client, ayoko basahin yung message niya. Pero I've learned na ngayon kailangan titignan ko talaga yung message ni client. Kasi natutunan ko rin sa mundo ng freelancing. Clients love yung mga responsive na freelancer. Gusto nila, pag tinanong sila, sasagot ka agad. Parang ganun po. So, you need to discipline yourself in all areas po talaga. Kailangan, kung sa mundo ng freelancing, kung mahina ka, palo ka. Parang ganun po. So, yun lang po. Kailangan lang talaga ng matinding disiplina sa mindset, time management, at motivation. So, yun na po ang masasabi ko.
I'd also like to add something.
Yes, go ahead, Eden.
Yeah, sa freelancing din kasi wala talagang permanenteng client. If you want to survive in the freelancing business, you always have to remember na you can't just have one client. Pag mga dalawa, tatlo na sila, at kung kaya mo pa, hanap ka pa ng iba kasi hindi mo masasabi kung kailan sila mawawala. So, yun. If
Oh,
ever
yeah.
you can,
Let's say-
you can get, if ever you can have like a client na retainer siya, mas maganda para lagi kang may buffer. Para in case, kasi ako nangyari na sa akin yan, biglang nawala lahat ng client ko. But it was
Yeah.
panic.
Yeah.
It was panic. Always have like, always have a flow of leads. Apply lang. Pag kaya, pag-go lang. Kasi mas maganda yung marami kang client, pagod-pagod ka kasi yung magugulat ka lang na wala sila lahat. Hindi suffer yung income.
That's a very strong advice. That's a very, very strong advice, Eden. And I love that you added that on top of the, parang napakahirap naman, Grace, yung discipline. Discipline in all areas talaga. Lahat na lang ba talaga may discipline? But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, if you take it one step at a time, hindi ka ma-overwhelm. This is the reason why we have what we call a support system. Come to our group. Come to VAB if you're a student, or come to Flip if you are not our student. Come to Flip. Dahil marami tayo dyan, pati mga students natin nandun din. It is called a support system. This is going to help you out kung ikaw itong na-overwhelmed. My biggest advice is for you to take it one step at a time, kasi itong discipline na ito, it takes a day-to-day basis. Hindi lang yung nalala nyo ba? Dahil alam ko, lahat naman siguro tayo naisipan nating mag-diet pero kinabukasan hindi, tapos na yung diet. Naisipan nating mag-jogging pero pagkatapos ng first day of jogging, kinabukasan, ay masakit na pala ang paa ko, ayoko na yun. Yung ganon. Ganyan din ang mangyayari sa inyo if you are going to impose some discipline na overwhelming. Take it bit by bit. Kasi ang importante is yung masaya ka Masaya ka na ginagawa mo Katulad nga ng sabi ni Teacher Lalaine kanina, hindi yan magiging trabaho kapag mahal mo, kapag masaya ka sa ginagawa mo. It will not feel like work. And this is very, very true yung sinabi ni Miss Eden na at the very beginning of your career, ladies and gentlemen, dapat iset mo yung mind mo na you should never be satisfied with just one client. I know, marami sa atin itong, pag meron akong isang perfect client, okay na ako, for life na ako dyan. The problem is, for life ba yung business ni client? Are you sure na for life yung business ni client? Kahit na for life ka pa na, with all the loyalty ka pa, ibigay mo na ang buong, hindi naman buong katawan, kalahati ng katawan mo, ibibigay mo na sa client mo. Okay, fine and good. You are a good worker, but are you sure na forever na yan? Look at what happened to pandemic. Yun nga, si Eden, biglang nawalan ng biglahan ng clients. Si Grace, biglang nawalan ng client. Yan, that happens. So, keep in mind, sa very, very simula pa lang ng freelancing career ninyo, always na ilagay nyo sa utak ninyo na you should never be satisfied with just one client, not with just one contract. Mag-celebrate kayo kapag meron kayong nakuhang contract dahil of course, magkakapera na kayo, pero at the same time, okay, what am I going to do next? What is the next step? That is also something that you need to keep in mind dahil sabi nga ni Grace, prioritize. Kasi pag mag-a-apply kayo ng contract sa let's say freelancer.com for example, pag mag-a-apply kayo ng contract tapos nakita niyo na may opening, open siya sa mga first timers, no experience needed. 'Yun ang sinabi pero pagdating naman ng job description, ang sinabi magtatrabaho ka ng 10 hours a day. Okay, fine. You can devote 10 hours a day to work, pero paano mo nadadagdagan ang work mo kung 10 hours a day ka na nagtatrabaho? Right? How can you secure yourself kung i-devote mo yung buong 10 hours mo sa isang trabaho, sa isang contract lang? That is something that you need to memorize, that you need to keep in your brain dahil malamang pag tinanggap mo yon yung 10 hours a day na trabaho na yon tapos hindi naman masyadong sustainable yung pasahod nila dahil open to non-experienced freelancers nga. After 1 month, parang magsisisi ka. Magsisisi ka na paano ko nadadagdagan ang income ko, kulang itong income, maggaganon ka or too much, masyadong marami para na rin ako nag-corporate work. Yun ang sasabihin mo. Kesa naman sa mangyari yun, wag niyong antayin na mangyari. Yung advices ni Eden at saka ni Grace, keep that in mind as a beginner pa lang. May mga nagtatanong dito sa audiences, I'm sorry I cannot mention all of your names kasi mukhang 3 na kayong nagsabi niyan. Where is internship? Siguro naman sinagot ng mga moderators natin dyan. But internship is going to be open upon need. Pag kailangan po namin ng intern, for example, si Jane, pag natapos na niya yung contract niya, doon kami magkakaroon ng bakanteng slot. That is the reason why I strongly advise you, ladies and gentlemen, to come to our group, Freelancers in the Philippines. Check it out dahil doon namin ina-announce lahat ng mga openings namin. Okay, let me go back to Eden and Grace. Eden, ayun na, any last words and advertisements and shout-outs?
Wala naman po. Thanks for having me here.
Parang tinabad na si Eden. Ang dami mong sat-sat kasi Phoenix eh. Ikaw itong nagsasalita eh. Wala na akong gana. Parang
ayun lang. Tama rin.
Wala kang pa shout out?
Wala naman. Hi to everyone, my friends.
Well, I'm glad that you are back. I'm glad that we started this year na nandito ka ulit because I am looking forward to having you again in other topics dahil alam ko meron mga specific topics na I really want you to be there. I hope that you will be around again, Miss Eden. Alam niyo, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Eden is a very, very busy person. Pero if you approach her in a nice way, mag-PM kayo sa kanya, at least patiin niyo man lang siya, ano man ang nakuha niyo sa kanya ngayon, magpasalamat kayo sa kanya, she will definitely entertain you. If you need something, she will be able to help you. Just, again, we are busy people, lalo na si Eden. Napakaraming ginagawa yan. So, be mindful of what you're going to ask of her. But check her out, look her up, nandiyan siya sa social media and you will see how she has performed as a freelancer. Thank you very much, Eden, for joining us tonight. Let's go to Grace. Grace, ikaw, nawalan ka rin ng gana? Meron kang ipapa-shout out, last final words or advertisement, meron ka ba?
Advice lang, yun lang po.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go back to your biggest why. So, just take one step at a time. So, enjoy nyo lang yung freelancing journey nyo. Kasi, lahat naman ng successful or mga 6 earners, 7 earners na digits, na 7 digits earners, lahat sila dumaan din naman sa process. Wala ng client, nag-bounce back. So, enjoy lang po. So, hindi naman ako ganun ka-expert, pero yun nga po, enjoy lang yung freelancing. So, in the end, makahanap din natin yung success na hinahanap natin. Saka, yun po. Thank you for having me here. Shout out sa aking mentor na si Miss Honey. Hello, Miss Honey.
Mm-hmm.
Saka sa social media. Thank you po.
Butit nagpa-shoutout ka kay Honey kasi talagang magagalit yan sa'yo pag hindi ka nag-shoutout kay Honey. Hi Honey, if you're still there. Hi Honey, if you guys are still there. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, just be consistent sa mga ano man ang sinimulan ninyo. Be consistent. And I like that Grace said that you try to have fun para hindi lang ako. Mukhang ako na lang lagi itong nagsasabi na try to have fun. Be happy. Buti lang si Grace nasabi rin ng gano'n. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, Rose Pasqua, I know that you said that you want to undergo internship, pero yun nga, sometimes I just encourage you to come and join our group. Go check our website. What's our website again, Jane?
www.vabootcamp.ph.
Yan. vabootcamp.ph. Go to our website, ladies and gentlemen. Rose, kung gusto niyo, kung talagang interesado kayong sumali dito sa movement namin, marami kaming maraming mga free, maraming mga libre doon na magagamit ninyo para ma-launch ninyo ang career ninyo. Kung ayaw nyong maggastos, marami pa rin kami mga free na mga articles, mga videos na maibibigay namin doon na pwede nyong gamitin to start up your career as freelancers. Yan. So, hindi lang po kami nakafocus sa mga paid namin. But of course, if you want to enroll, go ahead and enroll. Nandyan po kami. Nandyan po ako para tutulong po sa inyo. Nandyan ang mga excellent coaches namin and andito ang mga inspirational people. Jade is also a testament to our courses dahil siya nga ang isa sa mga intern namin. Jade, what have you learned for today?
Ayan po. So, ang natutunan ko po sa mga guests po natin si Miss Grace and Miss Eden po. And kay Miss Grace po, nabanggit po niya yung bago daw po siya magbalik sa kanyang work, yung sa parang techniques po na parang ginagamit niya para yung sa pag-attend po niya ng meetings and po nakakatulong po sa kanya bago po siya bumalik sa trabaho after ng vacation. And kay Miss Eden naman po ay natutunan ko naman po yung sa mag-set ka po ng mga yung mga pinaka-priorities mo po, yun po muna yung uunahin mong gawin. And then, yung sa'yo rin po, Sir Phoenix, na banggit nyo kanina, yung about sa magkaroon ka po ng accountability partners. Para yun din po yung makakatulong sa'yo sa pag-build mo ng career mo bilang freelancers po. Ayun po. Thank you.
I love that. I love that you said that. Thank you very much, Jane. You know what? Whatever you said right now, you have to keep that in mind, ha. Kasi pag once na natapos na itong internship mo, talagang lalakarin mo ng mag-isa mo itong career mo as a freelancer. Of course, nandito kami as your coaches. We will still be guiding you. We will still be checking you up. Kung meron ka mang tanong, it's okay to still ask. But naibigay na sa iyo lahat ng sandatang kailangan mo. So all of these that you just said, keep that in mind by the moment na yumapak ka sa mga platforms, mga Upwork or freelancer.com, the moment that you open that, you have to keep that in mind. Ang mahirap kasi, ladies and gentlemen, when we get desperate, pag minsan tinatapon na natin ang pride natin, tinatapon na natin yung mga pinag-aralan natin na dapat nating isa-isip dahil lang sa desperado tayo at gusto nating magkaroon ng trabaho. I understand that, ladies and gentlemen, pero hanggat sa kaya mo pang kumain, as much as possible, you keep the discipline kasi mahirap umangat pag nagsimula ka sa napakababang, sobrang baba. Pag tumanggap ka ng $1 per hour, 10 hours a day, every day na contract, pag tumanggap ka ng ganon, mahihirapan ka na umangat ng biglahan sa $10 per hour, Monday to Friday only, 4 hours a day. Because that is possible, ladies and gentlemen. $10 per hour, Monday to Friday, 4 hours a day. That is possible. So, just keep in mind na kailangang may disiplina tayo, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much everybody for joining us. Thank you very much, Miss Eden, Miss Grace, our intern for tonight. Jane, congratulations, you did a very good job. And to those of you, ladies and gentlemen, who are still in need of information, we have our moderators here. Sige lang, mag-comment lang kayo, sasagutin ng mga moderators namin, and come join us again. I hope to see you again next time. This is Phoenix, your host, and signing off. Bye-bye.